back, twin. Welcome back, gang. Yeah. So, welcome to the Grand Prix Fantasy Podcast. It's late, the fantasy god, and I'm here to help you win your leagues. I'm here to make sure that you become a legend. You become the chosen one amongst your friends. And you define your leagues for years to come. So, with that being said, a lot of controversy. I'm sorry. This episode was supposed to be put out 2 days ago, but I've been late. Um, Basically the whole time. It was only one on time episode. I'm gonna get it together. Y'all just gotta keep sharing. I'm not getting a lot of support right now. So, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want me to be on time, you know what I'm saying? Keep sharing. Keep like, subscribe, share with a friend. Don't share with your friends because I'm going to give you the advice that's going to win your league. You don't want your friends to win your league because they might hear this and go to the waiver wire and scoop somebody up. So this is 10 tips to either if you 0-2, you need to save your motherfucking season right now. It's time to chin up because 10% of teams that go 0-2 don't make the playoffs. So, therefore, you need to get your shit together. This is for y'all, really. Really, this is for 0-2 teams. But if you 1-1, don't go to 1-2. And if you 2-0, like the fantasy guy, and hold on, I'm gonna show you niggas something. Y'all think this shit a game. Y'all think this shit a game? It's not a game. Hold on. Cause this is for, like I said, this is for people who are 0-2. Cause a nigga like me, hold on. Y'all see this? What that say? What that say? Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me go to the other one. Yeah, I'll show you real life. None of the fantasy analysts gonna show you this. This real life evidence. Dog sounder, cause I'm a motherfucking dog. Anyway, so get started. This is gonna be my 10 tips for you to not be 0-2 or not be 0-3 actually, because when you go to 0-3, it's damn near over with. So, number one, buy low on Brian Thomas Jr. I know that he's been going through with Trevor Lawrence. Personally, I think Trevor Lawrence is a bust, but he did drop a lot of opportunities, kind of like a CeeDee Lamb situation in the first week. Obvious buy low. He was getting open. He was getting separations. We love separators here at Grand Prix Fantasy. So you want to buy your Brian Thomas Jr. right now. You want to buy Brian Thomas Jr. while that owner is panicked. He's also questionable right now, so there's extra panic. So he hurt. He got this wrist injury. I promise you, as a wide receiver, now if it was a shoulder injury and it's something that you actually have to come down on, okay. But a wrist, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker get taped up. You could take some penicillin shots, get that shit together. You hear me? Yeah. So number 2 tips for you to get your season back. Well, even though this episode is for our 0-2ers, I feel like this is a winning. And I said this before. The man is a termite. The man is fast. The man is in a Liam Cohen offense. This is this year's Bucky Irvin. Everybody is like, oh, what's this year's Bucky Irvin? Obviously, the motherfucking coach who drafted the motherfucking Bucky Irvin in the, like, come on, man. Come on, man. He following the same blueprint. Obviously, it's gonna come from the same coach that drafted Bucky motherfucking Irvin. Like, is we gonna leave out this possibility? So, buy Bayshaw Tootin or get him on your waiver wires, because when I look around in my leagues, I'm the only one that believe in him. I got some other leagues that I don't really get no fuck about, and leagues that I help people with, and he on all a wires, waiver wires. So go get him right now, cause he just had a screen touchdown against. He just had a screen touchdown last week. So do that. Make sure you grab that. Okay. Number 3, trade for Chuba Hubbard. Trade for Chuba Hubbard is looking like Rico Dowdle has no wiggle. Rico Dowdle is Caleb Johnson 2.0. And then he running 4.5. So speed is not even his thing. He just had a great blocking scheme at Iowa, and he was fast, and he didn't have no wiggle, no juice, no nothing. So this is Rico Dotto. Rico Dotto is not good. So Chuba Hubbard going forward is going to be a top 10 running back. Go get and trade for Chuba Hubbard. Things like this, you could send I would send I would send if you could get done AJ Brown for Chuba Hubbard. If you got some nice wide receivers behind AJ Brown for Chuba Hubbard. T Higgins for Chuba Hubbard, because T Higgins is not in a good spot right now. I would trade for Chuba Hubbard. Put together. Don't because people, you want in fantasy, you want the ones that's been producing, but they not sexy names. Because last year Khalil Shakir got me far, very far. So, Devon Achan, if he is healthy, is going to be an RB1, or is going to be RB1 overall. The reason that I say that is because the Miami Dolphins are in a I don't know how to explain it. They are going to be in a lot of either shootouts, or it's not going to be a lot of favorable game scripts to where Ollie Gordon is just going to be able to salt away games. And so you need to grab, if he's healthy, Devon Achan. But we know he's not going to last all year. I believe Ollie Gordon is going to be, if you are a Devon Achan owner, you need to be picking Ollie Gordon up off waivers, because Devon Achan, I personally don't think it's going to last all year. That's why I didn't draft him, because I need an all-year running back. But, if you drafted Devon Achan, kudos, but I don't see it. Sell Kenneth Walker now, while he had the good game. After Pittsburgh, Kenneth Walker had a really good game against Pittsburgh. I believe he had double-digit carries. He got most of the work. And Zach Charbonnet is dealing with a foot injury right now. Once Kenneth Walker, I would sell him now. Sell him now. He might do good in the next game, but I would sell him. I would go and get Jamar Chase, because people are scared. There's panic in the streets. I would get Lad McConkey. I would give Emeka Ibuka. Sell Kenneth Walker for Emeka Ibuka right now. 6. Do not overreact to Treyveon Henderson. If you drafted Treyveon Henderson, the proper draft strategy, if you listen to the fantasy guide, was, if you drafted Treyveon Henderson, draft one of these low drafted starters to carry you until go level sneeze. Draft Treyveon, or if you drafted Treyveon Henderson, draft one of these low level startable running backs at the beginning of the year so they can carry you over. Like J.K. Dobbins, who not gonna last the whole year, but you know, until when Treyveon Henderson actually breaks out, he will have sustained you to that point. You need contingency plans in the beginning in fantasy so that at the end of the year, this is why we preach drafting criminals. Drafting criminals. Because after they come off that suspension, they going to shoot the league up. So, yeah. So, yeah, I don't get all of this overreaction. It's a lot of overreaction in the fantasy community. Overreaction from fantasy analysts. They don't know what they talking about. Ramondre Stevenson is not a big fan. Big Ramondre fan. Big Ramondre fan. He's cooked. He's cooked. He's a plotter, and he like a like. It remind me of when LeGarrette Blount was getting to the end, but he never even reached LeGarrette Blount peak. But you know what I'm talking about when it was Tom Ford, when them last couple of years he wouldn't, that's what LeGarrette Blount remind me of, or Ramondre, excuse me, remind me of. So yeah, Antonio Gibson is not gonna be a factor. Going forward, he's always fumbled his way out of opportunity every single year. He's always gotten hurt every single year. He's always lost his opportunity every single year. So get your your Treyveon Henderson shares. Don't pick up Ramondre on waivers. He not. It's over with. It's over with. They say running backs only get 3 years, man. And he's been in the league 3 years. So, midway, I want you to like, subscribe, share the content, share it with everybody, except your fantasy league mates that's not in your league. Hide this information from them. You feel me? Hide this information from them because I'm giving you the real shit. I'm not giving you what these other fantasy analysts are giving you. Also, I see y'all like my my motivational posts and stuff like that, so I'm gonna try to give y'all more because I'm really a philosopher and a rapper. So that shit coming soon, music coming soon. We got a Viagra company that's finna start sponsoring this money, motherfucker, and we got a food truck that's finna sponsor this motherfucker. You feel me? It's my little cousin food truck. I'm sorry, I admit it to you. Yeah. And also, man, if you had a hater reach out to you today, if you had a hater, you know what I'm saying, say something to you today that you ain't like, somebody at work, somebody, your manager or anything, or anybody, I don't know, I had this on my chest because I feel like y'all need to hear this because I'm like the fantasy guy and I do fantasy, but I also give life advice and life philosophy. You know, when you on a different vibration and you elevating, hate gonna come. It's a part of your journey. So just laugh. Don't let it bother you. Because if you don't laugh, you might kill him. You might kill somebody. So laugh and be positive. Anyway, so yeah, like, subscribe. Yeah. So 7, sell Javonte Williams right the fuck now. Right now for what you can. Sell Javonte Williams for Breece Hall. Please sell him for Breece Hall. Please. I know I said just players are stinky, and they are. But Breece Hall is going to get traded. They're gonna have a losing record because Justin Fields is not. Obviously, he knew what the Steelers was doing. I still believe that Justin Fields is going to have a good fantasy output. But sell Breece Hall, they're going to trade him. And Braylon Allen is a good off waivers. People is dropping him in leagues. He's only owned in 30% of leagues right now. Get Breece Hall, sell Javonte Williams for Breece Hall as soon as possible. Okay. Daniel Jones is not for real. This Indiana Jones bullshit is like the Joshua Dobbs bullshit. It's only so much. When people get the film on you and get ready for you, you turn into the football player that you've always been. And I don't see Daniel Jones as this workaholic or this just resurgent or good quarterback. Nobody agrees. If you ask the average person, is Daniel Jones a good quarterback? He's not a good quarterback. He's never been. He had this best year. He went 15-5. Touchdown to interception ratio. 15 touchdowns was your best year, my guy. I'm sorry. You got weapons and shit like that. But once people start getting hurt, like the Colts do every year, Michael Pittman always got some type of injury. He light skinned. Besides Mike Evans is the only dark skinned, light skinned person. Everybody else light skinned in the NFL gets hurt eventually. That's the motion. Daniel Jones is not for real. He's not for real, man. He's not for real. So don't put your trust in him. If you having Burrow issues like the fantasy guy, unfortunately, the fantasy guy cannot predict injuries. I can tell you about injuries and how severe they are, and I can tell you who to avoid, but I cannot predict the injuries because that is up to the football guys. I'm just fantasy guy. I'm below the football guys. Sorry to disappoint. My dick good. Hey. Anyway, so Jacoby Myers. I would be personally selling Kenneth Walker. Some people are more late sales, so I wouldn't sell Kenneth Walker right now for Jacoby Myers. But when Zach Charbonnet come back, sell when he ready to play again, or if he's good, or when he's healed, sell him for Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers is a bucket getter. He gonna have Geno Smith all year, and Brock Bowers is not gonna get any healthier. He has a knee brace on. He's not going to get any healthier. He plays rough and he plays monstrously athletic. That is a recipe for a deeper, and he didn't look like himself when we watched the game. So when dudes don't look like themselves and they just playing through injury, and that was what was messing up Zeke's final years, because he kept playing through injury, and you not yourself. I tried to play through injury. You just not the same, man. You not the same. So if Rachaad White is on your waivers, I seen it now. Unfortunately, the fantasy guy is the greatest fantasy player ever. I've won leagues 15-0, undefeated straight out the whole season. I've won leagues where I was the last seed and came all the way back. Beat the first seed in the first round all the way back. So, in my experience of being an expert since I was 9 years old, is that I'm the GOAT. So, I don't have to pick up Rachaad White. Like, if you look at my bench got everybody possible. You know what I'm saying? But if Rachaad White is on your waivers, Bucky Irvin is like 5'9", 130 pounds. He's good. I love me some Bucky Irvin, but he's a small running back. He got hurt last year. He gets hurt. Get Rachaad White. He the best handcuff in the league right now. Don't let Rachaad White. Do not let Rachaad White. Do not let Rachaad White be on your waiver wire. Please get Rachaad White right now. So yeah. So those are my 10 tips for you to be not 0-3. Because if you are 0-3, you might as well fucking go on motherfucking Prize Picks and start doing parlays, man. Because your fantasy football shit is over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm me personally, I'm a Vikings fan. My shit over. But since I'm the fantasy god, I don't gotta be sad because, like, I still got my team. You still want to have the team. Do not be 0-3. You feel me? This is for y'all. This is for y'all. This is for y'all. Also, I'm just kind of thinking I wanna, my apologies. The fantasy guy, he's perfect in fantasy and rapping. He's perfect with fantasy and rap, but he just late a lot. He has a chronic late issue, and I apologize. See, what happened was my dog died. My dog died. I was coming from. I was coming back from. I, I was coming back from Arkansas. I got family out in Arkansas, and shit, like my dog. So like my little puppy. So basically what happened is I was coming back from Arkansas, on a road trip, me and my girl and my five kids. And we was damn, we gotta get back to this dog. And the dog fucking I got a call like, hey man, your dog got ran over by a car. And I'm like, wow, like what the fuck? Like, yo, like, what, why was he outside the cage? Then I came back, man. He done chewed through the cage. So yeah, rest in peace, Lil John John. Recurrent theme on the episode. Rest in peace, Lil John John. We love you in the fantasy guy household. And drop a heart in the comments for Lil John John. Drop hearts in the comments for Lil John John. John John was a great dog. John John was a beautiful dog, and he had a beautiful personality. Yeah, folks. Rest in peace, John John, man. And so yeah, man, we just had to do his funeral yesterday. John John funeral. Rest in peace, John John. We had to do his funeral yesterday. It was a sad event, so that's why I couldn't bring you the episode. Because Lil John John had died. And so yeah, man. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe for a chance to win a Ghetto Care Pack. You get a pack of Doritos, ramen noodles, and a Kool-Aid pouch. The more packs, Ghetto Care Packs, the more upgraded they get. So eventually we're gonna start turning this motherfucker up. Eventually the Ghetto Care Pack gonna include like more stuff, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I'm Lake, the fantasy guy, here to help you win your leagues, here to help you become a legend amongst your friends. Just like I am, because I'm a legend. My friends know me. So that's a wrap.
Nothing's personal.